Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. In the last episode, we used Figaro Castle to shuttle us to the Coliggen region as we search for Terra. But before we resume doing that, I caved and decided to show you that one scene I mentioned last time, where if you take the ship from Nakia to South Figaro, how you can get out of South Figaro despite the Empire's presence there. So basically, between episodes, I traveled all the way through South Figaro Cave and Mount Colts and the Let River. Fortunately, once I got to the crazy old guy's house, all I had to do was travel south to along the mountains and the coast. Because now that Sabin's scenario is over, there's now a bridge there that can take you to Nakia. So you don't have to do the Phantom Forest or the Veldt or the Serpent Trench to get there now. So I took the ship from Nakia. Now what happens if I try to leave? This guy stops us and tells us about the Imperial troops are milling about. Gotta jam without being seen. Alright. So what are we... You're not serious, are you? Seriously? Wow. He's a strong old guy too, by the way. So now we have to use caution. So that's how you get out of South Figaro, by taking the South Figaro bound ferry. How the ferry even made it to the dock, I don't know. You'd think the Empire would smash the ship like they did in Albrook and those other towns on the Empire's continent. But anyway, now I will meet you guys back over at the Coliggen region and resume the search for Terra. And we're back. So let's head on over to Coliggen. There it is right now. We just have to walk on over and nuts. We have a random encounter against a couple red fangs. Alright, let's take these guys out. Sabin, do the blitz. Edgar, you can drill, baby, drill. Show off your new tools. And Celeste, I guess you can just fight. She's probably not going to get a chance to do her turn. Alright, we got a new tool. Let's check it out. Whoa, that's brutal. Not as powerful as the Aura Bolt, but it's nice. So let's move on over to Coliggen, or Coliggen, however it's pronounced. Here we are. Well, the place seems peaceful enough. It's pretty tranquil, I'd say. Kind of quaint. Was it really a ghost? It stopped right in front of me. I could see it had gentle eyes. Oh, this must be where Terra must have made a quick stop here. Oh yeah. It had to be her. She found it beautiful, though. Well, Terra's got a fan, kind of. What do you have to say? My dream is to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jidor. I'd wear a sequin dress and bring a handsome escort. Well, I happen to be the King of Figaro, and I happen to love the opera, so... we got it, but I have to save the world first. Okay, come here. Stop moving. Okay, so, Terra must have left to the south, so I guess we don't have any more business here, so we may as well just rest up again and, take off it. Wait, I recognize this music. There's one character who has this theme, and it's Shadow. The Interceptor's here too, and he doesn't want to eat us anymore because we're no longer strangers. We meet again. Say, Shadow, so why don't you join our group? You know, we could... Nuts. Leave me alone. Yeah, so, Shadow, if you have 3 party members in your party instead of 4... You have an open slot available. You can hire Shadow by paying him GP, and he will join you temporarily. But he has the random chance of leaving after a battle, if he so chooses. Like 1 in 16, 1 in 32, whatever it was. I think it was 1 in 16. So I personally don't ever do that because it's kind of a risky gamble. You don't want to get stuck in the next big area with only 3 party members. And it's a long way to get back to Narsh from there to fill out your... party. So I guess we'll just have to, forget about Shadow this time. But yeah, we have to stay away from that guy. He's an assassin. Yeah, that's another typo there. And some pretty bad swords come in here. That guy's an assassin. 2 for 2 now. Oh well. Anyway, I don't actually need to stay at the inn. I don't think we only took 1 hit from that red fang attack, maybe. Hey, come on, guy. Stop walking away from me, people. My brother's a bit touched. Lives alone to the north and dreams of building a Coliseum. Okay, we may have to check that out. We may have to make a little detour and head north first. Oh, it came to my house, a monster of light. Looks somehow human. That's because she is human-ish. Hey, is that you, Locke? Have you stopped to see Rachel? Wait, who's Rachel? But yeah, if you have Locke in the party, some of the people here respond differently. Okay, that's the opera lady. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house. Now it's deserted. Okay, well, maybe we should check it out. She seems to have known Locke. Yo, we got a little scene. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to have Locke in the party. Wasn't able to save her when she needed me. Memories. Locke, what are we off to find today? Soon you're not going to believe what awaits us up here. Come on, it's worth a fortune. So here we go, and whoa, what was that? Locke, look out! Ah! Rachel! She's in bed. Oh, she's moving. She's still alive. Rachel, are you awake? Rachel? Rachel, I can't remember anything. You have amnesia. Well, that explains his reaction to when Tara lost her memory. Ooh, that's not good. Get out of here. It's your fault she lost her memory. Wait a minute. She said yes, we were gonna... Go. I don't know who you are, but ever since you came here, my parents have been upset. Oh, poor Locke. It looks like one of his treasure hunter buddies are there. You'd best leave Rachel alone. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. Locke, your being here doesn't help. So Locke has to move on without her. She's gotta make a new start of things, so he has to be the man and accept he can't be a part of it. But man, this is brutal. But we're getting some depth into Locke's story. A year passed. When I returned here, I learned that Rachel had perished in an Imperial attack. Her memory returned just before she passed away. The last thing she uttered was my name. I should never have left her side. I failed her. Oh, so this is why Locke is beating himself up so much. But anyway, now we can continue on. The music stopped. And if we check out this clock, we have a memento of Rachel, an elixir. There's nothing else in this place, but yeah, that's some deep. That's pretty deep for a character during Super Nintendo days. That's pretty harsh. Let's check out the weapon and armor shops. There might be something worth getting. No, never mind. Yes, these are throwing scrolls that you can use with Shadow. If you have Shadow in your party, they can do like some pretty powerful elemental attacks, and this inflicts the party with, or gives the party the clear status, which makes them impervious to physical attacks. You will always, physical attacks will always miss. But I don't think there's anything really worth buying there. Let's check out armor. Got the mithril shields. I don't really need any of those. Yeah, we're doing alright here. I guess I could have bought an iron armor for Locke, but I could get something better for him in Jidor. So let's go over here and check out this last house right here. Okay, we got that weird, interesting music we heard when we were on that boat in that previous clip. Hey, wait, is that who I think it is? Oh, is that you, Locke? It's been a while. Oh, that? Worry not, your treasure's quite safe. This is, weirding me out, folks. Getting a Sleeping Beauty vibe. I used some herbs to put her into suspended animation. She won't age a day. Waha! That's what you wanted, right? Had to use my herbs, I did. And now Locke is having more memory flashbacks. We're getting so much insight into his character today. Rachel. You mean those herbs have actually saved her? Of course, the love of your life will sleep here like this forever. This guy's creeping me out too. What if there were some way to call her back? If you could call her back, she'd come back. I'm sure you'll find something that'll bring her around. How many laughs does this guy have? He's putting Kefka to shame. But yeah, this is borderline disturbing. I failed her. Yeah, you said that last time. So, yep, Locke's on his way out. And if you have Celeste in the party... Yeah, Celeste, don't... You know, if you want to back out from getting too close to Locke... I wouldn't hold it against you. This is, I don't know what to think of this. Like, it's really deep and everything, and it's a cool character development, but when you really think about it, it's kind of creepy-ish. But anyway, let's move on with that. You noticed that there was a back door to that house, and you might have been able to tell that there was a treasure chest there. So if you sneak into the back, we get a green beret that we probably don't even actually need, because I got so many of them on the belt from Telstars back in, a few episodes ago. Alright, so let's get out of here. There's really nothing else to do here in Coliggen. So before we head on down to Jidor, I would like to travel northward towards where that one old guy that dreams of building a Coliseum is living. So let's head up this way. And we have a new enemy, the Vulture. We want to kill that guy first. Oop, I don't want to steal. So hopefully I hit him with the Aura Bolt, because that guy can do the Sonic, what is it, the Sonic Boom, I think it is. But whatever it is, it cuts your HP in half, no matter what title it is. The Shim Sham, sorry. It's basically the same thing as Sonic Boom. And now we're demonstrating the Flash, which did not kill it, unfortunately. But Locke finished the job, so it's all good. Yeah, the Flash, it's a little bit better than the auto crossbow, and if this were like the Game Boy Advance version of the game, you would be able to inflict darkness on enemies and it would actually work. But alright, we have this nuts. And that's that. That Red Wolf gave Edgar rabies. So he's been afflicted with poison. I'm just gonna have Celeste use the antidote spell to fix that, the antidote. And let's check out this house. Yeah, we're hearing this theme a lot today. But yeah, you check out this place, you can talk to this old guy here, and we can't let the world become too peaceful. People are at their best when they're at war. If you say so. My Coliseum will be a monument to war. If I can ever get the help I need to finish it, that is. So I guess we can just remember this place for later. But if we go over to this pot here, we can get a hero ring, which is a pretty nice relic. It boosts both your fight damage and your magic damage. So I'm going to give that to Celeste, I guess. Where is it? Here it is. Fight and magic damage. Alright, it doesn't really show the numbers here, and I don't know the algorithms off the top of my head. But it's a nice relic. So now let's head back south. But, since I need the level... Well, you know what? I'm going to cheat just a little bit and take this Chocobo stable, at least part of the way down to Jidor. Okay, yeah, since I didn't save after doing the Bannon demonstration, I still have to get the tutorial. But yeah, 100 GP is not bad for a Chocobo ride. So I'm going to ride, part of the way down till about Coliggen, and then I will continue walking, because I do want to, I'm stuck. I'm stuck! Because I want to showcase some other new enemies and you know, it's just, you know, the enemies change as you head further south, so there'll be a couple new encounters. And I could probably use a level or two before I do the next major area. So I'll stop about, right about here. And now let's continue on down. You can fight some different enemies in the forest, I believe. I don't quite remember. Guess that wasn't south enough to change up the encounters. But we're almost there. Okay, here we go. Here's a new enemy, the Iron Fist. Basically the upgrade to the Brawler. Actually, I probably should have went after the Vulture first. Not that it matters. So I'm going to drill that guy. The Iron Fist, I believe they can use the stone attack, which can cause confusion. So that's bad. So we should take that guy out quickly too. Alright, that's out of the way. We're getting moderately decent experience from these battles. Anyway, we have a forested area. I think there might be a new enemy in the trees. Yep, we got a new enemy, the Overgrunk, which is basically the next level of Trillium. And we're gonna take that guy out first, because yes, we can. Edgar's gonna do the flash attack. Another Shim Sham. Alright, hopefully the flash should finish them both off. Alright, good, good. Alright, now let's move on. We're almost to Jidor, and after we finish up business there, we'll call it a day for today's episode. Almost there. And we have another new enemy, the Mind Candy. Basically a new flying bug type. We got a headband, not that we need those anymore. We flash again. Unfortunately, I do not have Sabin's next blitz yet. I have to get him up to level 15 to learn that, and I think he's level 13 still. I am a lot lower level than I usually am for this stage of the game. I'm going to tell you guys that right off the bat. But anyway, this should finish it. Alright. Well, not too bad. Alright, Sabin gained a level. But yeah, I need to gain one more level for Sabin to get his next blitz. That'll come in very handy against groups of enemies, because it's a multi-target attack. Very nice. Alright, and there's Jidor. Can we make it? Yes, made it without another battle. Alright, so let's talk to the Jidorians. As soon as he stops walking away from me. This is Jidor, the westernmost town on the world map. You sure? Okay, well anyway, if we go over here, I think there's an item in it. Maybe I must be thinking of something else. Anyway, we have an armor shop here. They have some better equipment here than in Coliggen or Narsh. So we got the Mithril shields, we already have those. Mithril vest, but now we can buy the ninja gear that I stole from Shadow a while back. I'm gonna buy 2 of those just because they're useful later on. And we got a white dress. I'm going to buy 1 for Celeste. We're not gonna have Terra in the party for a while, so even though, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but you can buy a second one now and it wouldn't hurt. But alright, we got those. Let's check out the weapon shop before I do any equipping. And I did equip those Mithril shields I bought last time. I just did that off screen. The poor people have all left here for the mountains to the north. There they've built a town. Okay, that's good to know. May have to check that place out eventually. And this place does look kind of fancy. We got a weapon shop. Alright, let's see. We can get a new weapon for Cyan. I may as well. I'm not going to be using Cyan anytime soon. We got the Kaiser Knuckle. Get that for Sabin. It's an upgrade to the Mithril Claw. A Kodachi for Shadow, but he's not in the party, so meh, whatever. Full Moon. Nah, you know what Locke has right now is good enough. And the Guardian does have like a 10% chance of parrying attacks against me, so I still want to use that just for that little benefit. Anyway, we got a Kaiser Knuckle there. I missed how much of increase. Yeah, it's about what is that? 18? About an 18-point increase. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Celeste, you got a white dress on. That's good. Locke. Let's put on that ninja gear. Yeah, that's a pretty good increase right there, and it boosts his speed as well. So that's nice. And yeah, I'm gonna have to rest at the inn before I do anything else. Might as well just do that right now. We got some more guys here. Bunch of liars up in Zozo. Never can trust them. If you say so. Ooh, this place is expensive, but you know what? I can afford it. We are dealing with the high rollers in this town, and for some reason Locke is hesitant to go to bed. Anyway, now we're all rested and restored. So let's continue on. Do a little bit more exploring. We can check out a couple more places. I'm gonna save the house at the top of the town for later on. You know, the south parts of town live the middle classes. The rich folks live to the north. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the rich guy's house just yet. There is a tincture you can get, but you know, nobody's using MP right now except for, well, I guess Celeste is, but it's not. It can wait. We'll have a reason to visit that very soon. I want to be an opera singer when I grow up. Opera house? It's far to the south. Okay, that's good to know. People seem to love their opera around here. Enough so that they would travel that far in monster-infested territory to get to it. Let's see, what kind of relics do we got here? Let's see, Peace Ring, we got one of those for defeating Kefka. That protects against Berserk and Muddle. That can come in handy. Earrings, we can buy more of those if we want. Sniper Sight is a useless relic in this version because of the whole accuracy evade thing being bugged. Evade being bugged, but it ties into accuracy. Anyway, so that's taken care of. Don't really need to buy anything there. And, move it, guys. A girl wrapped in fire sped off to the north, into the mountains. Okay, so she came down south, and then she turned around and went north again. So, they did mention that that one house was, what was I saying? They did mention that that one town is, north of here in the mountains. So, that Zozo place. And we have an auction house, but they aren't auctioning anything off right now, so we'll have to come back and do that later. I'm gonna check the item shop just in case there's anything I want to buy. Let's see, anything of importance? I'm going to buy, like, a few Revivifies. The zombie status isn't anything coming up right away, but fairly soon. Actually, I think if I fought a monster in the desert area around Figaro Castle, I would have encountered an enemy like that. And I am going to buy some echo screens, because silence is bad. Even though the white cape prevents it. But alright. Once in a while, one of those idiots from Zozo will wander down here, looking for an easy mark. Watch your wallet! Okay, so I guess the people from Zozo are, they have, twitchy fingers, I guess. But anyway, Zozo seems to be our next destination, so, why don't we get a chocobo for that trip? And we are going to ride to the northeast, along the mountains. Figured I'd save you guys the trek with all the monsters and everything. So anyway, guys, next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, we will check out Zozo and see if we can find any more clues as to the whereabouts of Terra. So this has been Phoenix Down, and I will see you guys next time.